And I just want to start off by saying that it is not an easy feat to leave your job. However, I do want to share with you that there's a lot of growth and happiness that can come in this awkward, stupid period. Hello guys, what's up? My name is Heather LaBosse and welcome back to LaBosse. Today's video is going to be talking about how to stay sane after you've been fired, laid off, or you quit your job. Make sure to like this video and stay till the end. I have some great tips for you guys. If you like my shirt, it's actually on my store, so you can check that out. So the first out of the 5 things that you're going to want to do once you get laid off, quit, or leave your job, get fired, whatever happened, I don't know, you slipped on a banana peel and your boss threw at your head, you are really going to want to examine and deeply think about what that job meant to you. And the reason why I say that is even if the job wasn't working out, you weren't happy there in the first place, there are going to be things that when you stop working there are going to feel like something's missing. So if you're proactive and think about that right away, you can be able to meet those needs. For example, at the last position I was working in at a startup, that place was meeting a lot of my emotional needs. Okay, if I was a sim or something like that, my social little bar would be like, boop. I didn't really have a social life outside of work. On top of that, a lot of my identity was attached to work. It's really important to think about what those deeper things are. I'm really curious to hear your thoughts. With all this new free time, which is actually a huge blessing in disguise, you can really create a new schedule for yourself. However, if you are not careful, and I'm just like, I want to have like alarm bells going off at this part. If you're not careful, you can really end up in a space where you get super depressed and you just spiral. And we want to do everything that we can to avoid this. Here's an example of my schedule that I have that I share with you guys in my Startup For You vlog. So this is my routine, sending out 3 applications and 3 reach outs per day. It's better to do quality versus quantity when it comes to these things because you want to make sure that the place that you are applying to and that you really want to work is the right fit for you. The job market right now is like weird and sketchy, so it's actually a lot better to reach out to people directly instead of just applying to jobs because Lord knows there's a lot of ghost jobs. You're gonna want to have a certain quota that you hit for that day. Really go out of your way to make a personal connection and leave that personal touch. That's really the backdoor secret to getting a job in the first place. Think of this as almost like a time to reinvent yourself, okay? It's a beautiful place to be. As I'm applying to different startups, one of the things that I'm investing my time into is education. You can look for free courses, paid courses, anything that is really going to help you during this time stay on track and make you feel like you're really going into this different era. Take this time to really evaluate if you really see yourself even in the same role that you were in last time. Did you even enjoy it? I would also really recommend you get into fitness. I'm telling you guys, this never fails. Whenever I'm sad, whenever I'm going through a really stupid, shitty time in my life, if I start to exercise, my life starts to get great. When you exercise, you're actually giving more blood flow to the brain. Next, this is a really important one to ease your stress about bills. Marie Forleo likes to call this a bridge job. It sounds so bad. It's not a dream job, but it's going to be a job that is going to get you from A to B, help you with your bills. You can have this job from around like 1 to 3 to 5 months, depending on how long your job search takes. And I highly would recommend this. If you can't file for unemployment, the best thing that you can do is get something in between. Even if per se you're not able to cover everything, having an in-between job is really gonna come in handy and ease your stress. You know what's so funny? A bridge job can actually be a lot more fun. This sounds so wrong. I've done security work a lot, and I know I look like a little person that's not supposed to be in security, but it has been a freaking game changer for me. So my in-between job has been great. I've gotten to work at the parks, lock them up, and make sure nobody's doing anything stupid. I also got to save a little bird that fell out of a tree. It was great. And on the same topic about money, don't feel guilty about asking for help. Think of it this way. If the role was reversed, wouldn't you want to help somebody out that you cared about? Don't feel bad if you need help. Ask for help. Last but not least, when it comes to finding another job and finding the right fit so you don't end up getting screwed over again, you're going to really want to network. And network is a really stupid word that we shouldn't even use. But at the same time, like, that's what we call it. When it comes to meeting new people and really creating connections, you're gonna wanna go out of your way. Like, this is what most of your time is really gonna be spent doing when you're at home, is really engaging with other people. Take people out to coffee. Hopefully they pay. All jokes aside, you're really gonna wanna connect with other people. To do this is actually going to in-person events or online events. One of the seminars that I went to recently only had 30 people in it. And the course was really interesting, taught by a venture capitalist. We were able to ask questions. Nobody's like, there's not even like 100 people in it though. I'm like, what the hell? So again, going back, use your time wisely, bake into your schedule opportunities to reach out and meet new people that can help you get a job. Most of the time, those jobs are really going to come through weak ties. People that you don't know that well, but actually can have an in to help you get a job. At the same time, can we just take a second to just enjoy the fact that we don't have all this garbage crap and all this work that you have to do? Because as much as it sucks that you're at home and, bills are starting to, dance in your mind and beat you to death, it's amazing when, you have a little bit of free time. Especially if your job screwed you over, okay? You owe it to yourself to have a little bit of a break, a little bit of a happy vacation, okay? While you're going on this new job search. I would recommend is to do something fun that you've always wanted to do. Beating yourself up doesn't do anybody any good. You have person A and B. They're technically both stressed out, but they're dealing with it in different ways, okay? Person A is just, they're applying to 100 jobs, they're not hearing back from anybody, and they're in the spiral of freaking doom over here. Let's say person B over here is still applying to places. They're working to build more genuine connections with places so they don't end up somewhere stupid again, really testing the waters out. And then on top of that, they're doing things that are fun that they've always wanted to do, but maybe they didn't have time to because their stupid job. This person is going to get freaking demoralized because their mind is taking themselves over. They're both in the same boat. They could get evicted at any time, but this person is at least having a good damn time. And you know what? If they both have the same fate, at least this one still won, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? This coloring book that I made was actually from one of those times where my life was completely falling apart. My freaking car broke down. It was too expensive for me to Uber to work, and I was just so screwed. And I used that time to really illustrate this coloring book. You don't do yourself any damn service by being in this frazzled, unhappy place, okay? And when you're having a good time, when you're happy, you're able to draw experiences to you. You're in a better place, it rubs off on other people, and you're more hireable because you're not coming in with this really rigid way of thinking about things. So I hope all these tips helped. I hope that they inspired you. If you guys like my shirt, you can get it on my website. I have a whole collection over there for you guys. Let me know which one of these tips helped you out the most. Come back to this video, watch it as many times as you need, and I love you guys so much. Take care, and hope you're subscribed to my channel, you bad girl or bad boy, and I'll see you guys next time. Mwah.